That just put me in a semi-decent mood. But I'm finally recording a vlog again. Don't mind my voice, I just woke up. Energy is not there yet, but this is only gonna take me like 15 seconds to record this part. That's because all I'm doing is talking about how I'm going to eat breakfast. Because I have chest day today. So I'll be back in a little bit. All right, we're back, and we're back at full energy now, so this is great. I probably showed what I ate for breakfast. That's what I eat every single day right now. Light, but also effective. But I think I mentioned it earlier, I got chest today, so it's a fun day. That's part of why I'm filming, because it's like, I was actually thinking about doing it yesterday and filming legs, but dude, I'm gonna be 1000% honest. Legs are not fun at all. Actually so unbelievably unenjoyable to hit right now, and I don't know if it's ever gonna change back to the way it was a few years ago, where leg day was actually my favorite day. See, part of the reason that I enjoyed legs so much before is because squat was my best lift as far as like how heavy I could go and everything, but that's, dude, I'm over it at this point. Like, legs are the one exercise that I just will not, I refuse to skip. And I mean, it's not like I really skip anything, but legs especially. So every single week, my legs are sore for like 2-3 days out of the 7 days of the week, and I'm just over it. I slept like shit last night. Well, I guess not horrible, but I just could not fall asleep to save my life. And that starts to get very annoying. I don't know if anybody has seen this that watches the shorts, but the anxiety has been through the roof for about a week now. And oh shit, that's a cop. You don't see me holding a camera. But obviously, if your anxiety is high, it's extremely hard to fall asleep. And then I wake up in the morning, and obviously I can't fall back asleep. So it's like, all right, let's just get this going. And then I'm low-key miserable for the first like hour that I wake up until I get pre-workout in me. And that's part of why I've been working out so much, is because I get up and I just immediately eat, and I'm going to the gym. Like, I'm getting myself going. I'm doing something, because if I don't, I'm going to fall back asleep. Or I'm gonna be tired anyway. I shouldn't say I'm gonna fall back asleep, because I can't do that, but oh, that is not cool. There's road work. All right, we made it. I really wish I could lower my steering wheel more, because it's like right in the middle of the frame, but this is the only place really that I can put my camera. Like, you know what, that works. That works. But I have now started taking the pre, thank God. But yeah, as I was saying, I got chest day today, and I mean, a lot of people have been wanting me to record a full workout. And by a lot of people, I mean the voices. The same voices that literally just tell me every single day to say f it and hop on an absolutely insane cycle. Because I have been working out every single day, and it's not as much fun right now. And I know some people are gonna hear that and be like, well, you're not supposed to work out every single day, it's actually bad for you. No, I know that. Part of the reason that I work out is for the mental boost. If I don't go, I'm going to feel guilty. That actually reminds me of a great point to bring up, because now I can rant. I'm not on a short right now, I have time. Last week, I was at Men's Warehouse. I'm buying a it's $700 suit, by the way, and I'm in there waiting for a while, which is fine, because evidently it's prom season, and I swear prom didn't happen when I was in high school until May. So something changed. Something had to have changed. But I'm waiting for a while. That's fine. It is what it is. I wasn't even in that much of a rush that day. So, and this older lady comes over and she starts helping me, and she was fantastic. She helped me so much. I was asking her a billion different questions on the sizing. I was trying on so many different pairs of pants, shirts, jackets, making sure the colors were right, got the pants hemmed on site. Great. Bro, I walk in there and I actually had a rest day this day. So I'm sitting there enjoying a fucking ghost, God forbid. And I leave the ghost sitting on one of the tables as I'm going in to try the clothes on. And when I come back out from trying the clothes on to be like, hey, these are perfect, I'm trying to check out now, another employee starts haggling me. Oh, you know those ghosts, you know those energy drinks are really bad for you, right? So I, of course, just conversate back. I kind of thought she was kidding. Like, I thought she was just giving me a hard time to give me a hard time. No, that was not the case. I did not say a word to this woman the whole time I was in there. I did not see her. I was not, like, unpleasant to deal with in the slightest. I have no idea what came over this. So I respond back. Yeah, no, I mean, I get that. I checked the ingredients on this energy drink specifically because there's, you know, it's not loaded up with like a bunch of sugar or anything like that. And I drink them in moderation. And just a little side note here, to anybody that thinks they're like a professor because they can walk up to somebody holding a
energy drink and saying that they're horrible for you, you do understand that most of the studies that they do on these things, they feed rats like 100 energy drinks, and then they're like, wow, 5 grams of caffeine in an hour killed them. No normal person is drinking more than like 5. Maybe. I drink like 300 milligrams a day, if that. No normal person is going over like 600 milligrams. No normal person. And that's been proven to not have long-term side effects. At least I've heard that. So do not reference this video if you're looking for actual advice. But I'm getting off topic. So I go to grab my clothes out of the changing room because I had to go back in and get them. All I did when I initially came out the first time was go look in the mirror. I had her kind of checking everything out, making sure everything fit right. She was like, all right, looks great, looks good. It's exactly, the pants are exactly the length you want them to be. They fit around the waist, perfect, cool. So I go back into the changing room. Dude, she fucking says something again when I walk out. Well, I mean, you know, it's not the ingredients, it's actually just, you know, the amount of caffeine that's in those, it's just horrible for your heart. You're gonna have so many issues when you're older. She says that! Bro, I have worked around the general public for so many years with all the jobs that I've had. My first job was Chick-fil-A. You know how many people I saw coming through that drive-thru smoking cigs, smoking joints? Some of them were 100% high on actual drugs, and I never once thought to tell anybody doing any of these things, hey, that's bad for you. So after she says that, at this point I'm in full retaliation mode. I'm tilted and the cortisol has been spiked. I bring up the fact that I'm on a very strict diet, which I am. I guarantee I eat better than 90% of people. It's just a simple fact. There was a study that came out that said like only 25% of Americans actually work out or get some kind of physical activity every day. That is mind-blowing to me. So I tell her I'm on a very strict diet. I've had blood work done. It's all very good, and I work out every single day pretty much. Her first thought, her first reaction, oh, I thought you're not supposed to work out every single day. So I respond, well, I don't lift weights every single day. You know, the days where I have a rest day, I just go in and do light cardio, which is true. I only lift like 5 times a week, sometimes 4, because you don't want to be lifting weights every single day. So like I said, I tell her that I'm doing light cardio on the days where I take a rest day. All she does is just look at me like this. She starts squinting at me as if I'm lying. Like, bro, what do I have to gain? Mind you, let's backtrack a little bit. A few minutes prior to this, they were talking about the price of these clothes. So they asked what I do for work, and I tell them, and the initial, older, very sweet lady yells to me and says she has to charge me for hemping the pants. That's fine. I literally said, okay, no problem, not a worry at all. This other whoever the f it is chimes on in and says, it's okay, he's got the money for it. Who the f says that? I'm retilted now talking about it. I gotta look at some reels or something. I try so hard. I try extremely hard to just chill, do my own thing, and the problems, they still seem to find me. And if I could have reacted the way that I wanted to react, I 100% would have been kicked out of the store. And I don't want to do that. I've been going to this Men's Warehouse since I was like 15 years old. Bro, that was the place where I went for all of my stuff, for all of my proms during high school, which means I was 15 when I started going there. Never had any problems before. This company has the audacity to email me and ask for a survey afterwards. Probably should do that because it probably reflects directly on the lady that was actually helping me, not the other one. But back to what I was gonna say initially. I have caught a few steroid accusations in my life. One of them on my Instagram, some of them in person, some of them through DMs, so it feels really good. There's nothing better than being natural and getting a steroid accusation. I think anybody that goes to the gym can agree on that. That's legitimately, that is the peak right there. There is nothing better than that. Some people go to the gym to, you know, pull women. That's fine. I mean, I am not gonna sit here and act like that has not been a motivator for me before. When all else fails, you just gotta go in there and be like, look, at least maybe some women will find me more attractive after I go through this suffering workout. And it works. But pulling women via the gym is absolutely nowhere near as good of a feeling as somebody who says there is no way that you're not on something. Not to mention the fact that nowadays, because of the gym, my favorite type of music, probably, realistically, statistically, as far as what I listen to the most, is funk. And that can be a problem sometimes. Because if you are going to pick up a girl and you're going out on a date and you got aux, you cannot throw this on. she's gonna get out of your car and moving traffic right in the middle of I-95. Like, you are not, there's gonna be no second date. They're probably, the first date isn't even gonna get finished. So, and I have legitimately been asked that before. They're like, what kind of music do you listen to? And I gotta be like, oh, well, I mean, I listen to normal stuff like rap and pop, but like, dude, a lot of my saved songs now are funk. So they take my phone, go through my Spotify, and then I'm like, well, I can't explain why I like that. I mean, I like a lot of white girl music now too. You can absolutely have a woman get in the car and be blasting Britney Spears or something. I don't think that's a problem at all. I don't think anything bad is gonna come from that. I'm gonna finish taking my pre-workout though and get in here, and I'll probably make like some kind of edit of the workout. And then afterwards, I'm gonna flex up in the posing room and I'm gonna try and lighting max for like a thumbnail or something like that. Oh yeah, and really quick, if this ends up being an edit, I'm not gonna be able to explain what I'm doing during my workout, so I'm just gonna explain it now. Chest day is gonna be flat barbell bench, either incline Smith or dumbbell incline, flies, and that's probably it, to be honest. It's probably gonna be 3 exercises. You don't need any more than that.
I don't know if it'll look better or worse with the exposure up, but holy shit, I've never seen my chest that defined. That's fucking sick. That's actually crazy. I did not expect to come in today and hit a physique PR. That's where we're at. Ah, it's gonna look like trash on camera, but this is something. Bro, I can't stop looking at that. I'm actually really hyped.
Okay, we're back. Hold on, this angle's a little bit weird. We're back on the camera. I was trying to record the workout on my G7X, but I don't have an actual tripod. Well, I have a tripod, and it's just a small one. It's only like 2 feet high, and ever since I got this new lens a couple years ago, I still, till this day, haven't gotten a tripod that fits, because when I put it in, like, I use it for my sit-down videos because it's not moving a lot, but it kind of jams into the bottom of the lens because it's so big. It's for this camera. It does work, but I just decided to do it on my phone because this tripod for my phone, this one extends like pretty high. Plus, to be completely honest, it is higher quality recording stuff on my phone since I have a, what is this, 16 Pro Max. But the only reason that I still use my camera is just for ease of access when I'm flipping it around and stuff. Plus I can flip it up to see the screen. And I also like the colors more, to be completely honest, on the G7X versus on my phone. And with my phone, I'm gonna have to put all the videos into Drive and then download them. It takes way longer than just putting the files directly onto my computer, but I don't, for whatever reason, I always have a problem doing that. I don't know why. I'm gonna try it again, we'll see. But at least now that I'm using CapCut to edit like the IRL videos, it makes it a lot easier to edit iPhone footage, anything like a screen recording, anything from my phone, it's way easier to edit because it doesn't crash. For whatever reason, Vegas just does not like iPhone files. And that's like a common occurrence with that program. I looked it up because not every time, but a lot of the time when I put an iPhone file into Vegas and then I go to edit it and then then hit play like as I'm editing it to see what I need to cut, it crashes, and then apparently a lot of people have the same issue with it. So it's just something with Vegas. I don't use it now for the IRL stuff. Unfortunately, I have completely become a degenerate. I use fucking CapCut. So to tell you the truth, that's how I'm able to get the transitions and stuff so easily, because it's like, it's literally you just throw the transition in. It's not the same thing as using like Vegas or Premiere. I've talked about that a million times at this point. I just took way longer at the gym than I wanted to. I think I left my house around 11 and it's 2:05 and I'm just getting home because I was dicking around and I was filming. So that just took me about 2.5 hours to do 3 exercises. Now granted, I'll throw up probably before the workout even, I'll put like a screenshot of what I did. It was a lot, so I needed a lot of time between sets. Not a lot, but like 3 to 5 minutes minimum. But that just, yes, I definitely need to eat. So lunch, it's just gonna be ground beef, rice, yogurt, and a protein shake. I put like hot sauce and cheese, well, low-fat cheese on the ground beef and rice. It just makes it not taste terrible. But honestly, that tastes way better than chicken and rice. I'm so sick of chicken and rice. I've been eating that for so long, and I still do eat it because I know you're not supposed to eat ground beef every single day. So like I'll switch it up with like ground turkey, chicken, and then dinner is normally like fish. But I am happy with how the physique was looking at the end there. It's not gonna look as good on camera, to be completely honest, as it does in the mirror. That's just the way that works. But it's, I mean, I'm still happy with it. That's the first time I've walked out of the gym feeling like this in probably like a full year, to be completely honest. That just gave me an awesome high. But aside from that, yeah, I'm gonna get in here and eat, get all this footage put onto my computer so I can actually edit it. I hope this video goes up tonight, but I seriously doubt that it will. And that's not out of laziness. It's just I'm gonna really take my time on this video, and I know that editing the gym part alone, well, the gym part, the lift alone, and putting that like editing it and everything is gonna take me a little bit of time. So, and then, you know, the influencer stuff, gotta get stuff for Instagram and all that stuff so I can actually release the video properly, because this is a video that I'm actually excited to, like, I'm excited to post every video that I make, but this is gonna be like one of the ones where I kind of like promote it on my socials and stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys made it all the way to the end, remember, drop a like, and if you're new, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.